Hello, gentlemen. Welcome back to the series on porn addiction. My job here is to not discourage you and to intimidate you, but it's to encourage you. And from the previous series we had on mastering your patterns, you have learned you can't fight what you can't see, and can't work on a problem if you don't know the aspects of it. Now let's talk about the physical aspects of porn. You thought the brain damage was bad? Wait until you hear what porn is doing to the rest of your body. Because while your brain is getting rewired, your physical health is falling apart in ways that would make a doctor's jaw drop. See, the porn industry wants you to think this is all happening in your head, just psychological stuff, nothing real. But that's bullshit. Every single system in your body is getting hammered by chronic porn use, and the physical evidence is undeniable. Let's start with what's happening to your hormones, because this is where everything begins to unravel. Your endocrine system, the network that produces all your hormones, is getting completely destroyed by porn use. First up, testosterone. That's your primary male hormone, the stuff that makes you feel like a man, builds muscle, gives you energy, makes you confident and assertive. Chronic porn use tanks your testosterone levels. We're talking drops of 30 to 50% in some cases. That's not a small dip, that's chemical castration. How does this happen? Every time you watch porn and masturbate, you're triggering a massive release of prolactin, the hormone that's supposed to make you feel satisfied after real sex. But porn triggers prolactin levels that are 400% higher than normal sex. Prolactin directly suppresses testosterone production. The more prolactin you have floating around, the less testosterone your body makes. So you're walking around with the hormone profile of a 70-year-old man while you're in your 20s or 30s. Low energy, no motivation, can't build muscle, losing your hair, gaining fat around your midsection. You think that's genetics? That's porn destroying your endocrine system. But testosterone isn't the only hormone getting wrecked. Your cortisol levels, that's your stress hormone, go through the roof with chronic porn use. Every time you binge, you're putting your body through a stress response that's supposed to be reserved for life-threatening emergencies. High cortisol breaks down muscle tissue, stores fat, suppresses your immune system, raises your blood pressure, and screws with your sleep. You're literally aging faster because your body thinks it's under constant attack. Let's talk about what's happening to your cardiovascular system. Porn use spikes your heart rate and blood pressure to dangerous levels repeatedly. Your heart isn't designed to handle that kind of stress multiple times per day, every day. Studies show that guys who use porn heavily have higher rates of heart disease, irregular heart rhythms, and cardiovascular problems that usually don't show up until their 50s or 60s. You're giving yourself heart disease in your 20s because you can't stay off the porn sites. Your blood vessels are getting damaged too. The repeated spikes in blood pressure cause microtears in your arterial walls. Over time, this leads to atherosclerosis, hardening of the arteries. That's why heavy porn users often develop erectile dysfunction. The blood vessels in your penis are getting damaged by the very thing you think is improving your sex life. Speaking of erectile dysfunction, let's get into the mechanics of what porn is doing to your sexual function. This isn't just psychological. There are real physical changes happening to your equipment. Chronic masturbation to porn causes something called penile desensitization. You're literally wearing out the nerve endings through overstimulation and rough handling. The sensitivity that's supposed to make real sex pleasurable gets dulled to the point where normal stimulation doesn't register anymore. Your body also starts producing less nitric oxide, the chemical that allows blood to flow into your penis for erections. Without adequate nitric oxide production, you can't maintain proper blood flow, which means weaker erections, premature loss of hardness, and eventually complete erectile dysfunction. But it gets worse. The death grip syndrome, masturbating with a grip tighter than any human body could provide, physically damages the tissues in your penis. Scar tissue builds up, blood vessels get compressed, and the smooth muscle that's supposed to relax during arousal becomes fibrotic and dysfunctional. Now, let's talk about what chronic porn use does to your sleep. The blue light from screens late at night destroys your circadian rhythm by suppressing melatonin production. But beyond that, the stress hormones released during porn sessions stay elevated for hours afterward, making it impossible to achieve deep, restorative sleep. Without proper sleep, your body can't repair itself. Your growth hormone production crashes, your immune system weakens, and your cognitive function deteriorates. You're running on empty. because porn is stealing the sleep your body needs to function. Your digestive system takes a beating too. The chronic stress response triggered by porn use diverts blood flow away from your digestive organs. Your body thinks you're in fight or flight mode, so it shuts down non-essential functions like proper digestion. This leads to chronic inflammation in your gut, poor nutrient absorption, and digestive problems that can last for years. You're literally starving your body of nutrients because the stress response is constantly activated. Let's talk about your immune system. Chronic stress from porn use suppresses immune function by up to 70%. Your white blood cell count drops, your body's ability to fight off infections decreases, and you become susceptible to illnesses that a healthy immune system would easily handle. That's why heavy porn users are constantly getting sick, take forever to recover from minor illnesses, and seem to catch every bug that goes around. Your immune system is too busy dealing with the chronic stress to do its actual job. Your skin takes a hit too. The hormonal chaos caused by porn use leads to increased oil production, clogged pores, and adult acne that shouldn't be happening. The stress hormones break down collagen, causing premature aging, wrinkles, and a generally unhealthy appearance. You know that pale, tired, unhealthy look that heavy porn users have? That's not coincidence. That's your body showing the physical toll of chronic porn use. Your posture gets destroyed from hours spent hunched over screens. Your neck muscles get permanently shortened, your shoulders round forward, and your spine develops curves that weren't supposed to be there. This leads to chronic pain, headaches, and mobility problems that can require years of physical therapy to correct. Your eye health deteriorates from staring at screens for hours at a time. Dry eyes, blurred vision, eye strain, and increased risk of developing myopia. Some guys develop computer vision syndrome, permanent eye damage from excessive screen time. Here's something they definitely don't want you to know. Chronic masturbation depletes essential nutrients from your body at an alarming rate. Every single ejaculation contains massive amounts of zinc, protein, vitamins, and minerals that your body desperately needs for optimal function. When you're ejaculating multiple times per day, you're literally draining your body of the building blocks it needs to maintain itself. Let's break down exactly what you're losing every time you bust a nut to porn. Each ejaculation contains about 5 milligrams of zinc. That's a third of your daily requirement gone in one shot. Zinc is critical for testosterone production, immune function, wound healing, and protein synthesis. Without adequate zinc, your body can't repair damaged tissue or fight off infections. You're also losing significant amounts of magnesium, calcium, potassium, vitamin C, vitamin B12, and high-quality protein. These aren't optional nutrients, they're essential for basic cellular function. Magnesium alone is involved in over 300 enzymatic reactions in your body. When you're deficient, everything starts breaking down. The protein loss is massive too. Semen contains concentrated amounts of amino acids that your body needs to build and repair muscle tissue. When you're ejaculating multiple times daily, you're literally pissing away the protein your muscles need to grow and recover. But here's where it gets really messed up. Your body prioritizes semen production over everything else. When you're chronically masturbating, your body will rob nutrients from vital organs, bones, and muscles to keep producing semen. So you're not just losing what's in the ejaculate, you're cannibalizing the rest of your body to keep up with the demand. Zinc deficiency alone causes hair loss, poor wound healing, decreased immune function, loss of taste and smell, and severe acne. Magnesium deficiency leads to muscle cramps, heart palpitations, anxiety, and insomnia. Vitamin B12 deficiency causes chronic fatigue, depression, and neurological problems. You're giving yourself multiple nutritional deficiencies simultaneously through chronic ejaculation to porn. Your energy levels crash because your body is constantly trying to replenish what you're depleting. That chronic fatigue you feel isn't laziness. It's your body running on empty because you're burning through essential resources faster than you can replace them. The physical effects compound over time too. The longer you use porn, the more damage accumulates. Your body's ability to repair itself decreases as the damage increases. Eventually, you reach a point where the damage becomes permanent or takes years to reverse. And here's the really sick part. The porn industry knows all of this. They have internal studies showing exactly what chronic porn use does to the human body. But they bury that research because healthy men don't make good customers. Sick, tired, hormonally disrupted men with erectile dysfunction and chronic health problems, those guys keep coming back for more. They're not just selling you videos. They're selling you a slow-motion physical destruction that keeps you dependent on their product while your body falls apart. Every click is making them richer, while making you sicker, weaker, and more physically damaged. This isn't about willpower or moral failure. This is about understanding that pornography use causes real, measurable physical damage to your body that can take years to heal, if it heals at all. I hope this video puts a perspective of what you are dealing with. And if you want more content like this, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and share this with men who really need help. In the next video, we will talk about the normalization of taboo things in society through porn. Till then, understand what physical aspects of your life have been affected by porn addiction. Until next time, gentlemen.